Summer is coming, and when you're half naked on the beach, the last thing you want to worry about is cellulite. But don't let dimply skin keep you from slipping on your swimsuit.
Cellulite forms due to a process of connective tissue which holds the skin in position that attaches from the muscle to the skin. And the fat almost herniates through these little fibrous septae and causes those irregularities that you so often see in the skin. It's less common in men because they have a much denser fibrous tissues.
Having cellulite doesn't mean you're overweight. Even thin people can have it. If you are overweight, however, losing weight may reduce cellulite. If other women in your family have it, there's a good chance you will too.
The treatment of cellulite is quite diverse. I like to class them into non-surgical and surgical treatments. Unfortunately, we all know that there is no miracle cure for cellulite, but there are certain elements or modalities we can use that will abate the situation for a while, such as creams and massages. There's no evidence to say that it lasts particularly long, and most of them will occur probably within 6 weeks to 6 months. The surgical options, like liposculpture or liposuction, unfortunately don't cure it, and in many ways can almost make it worse. The only surgical way to treat cellulite is to in fact excise it, but that's not really a good way to treat something as vast as that. You can't excise someone's entire thigh.
Entomology is a unique painless treatment which has been specially formulated to reduce the appearance of cellulite, tone and firm the skin, and recontour the body.
Entomology is a non-invasive treatment for controlling cellulite and recontouring the body. Entomology manipulates the skin and the underlying tissue by a combination of rolling and aspiration. This stimulates blood flow to the cells. It helps with the elimination of toxins out of the fat cells, and that also reduces the swelling in the fat cells. So basically, by increasing the metabolism and the blood flow and the lymph drainage, the fat cell reduces in size, and that results in a smoother skin and a slimmer appearance of the whole body.
Although entomology is a great treatment option, it's not the best option for any and every client. Knowing if you meet the criteria will ensure better results overall.
The ideal candidate is a person that is basically on their target weight, but they still struggle with problem areas like banana bulges and saddlebags. Most people start seeing results after about 6 to 7 treatments. The normal thing is that they will say their clothes fit better and also the skin appears a bit smoother. It's definitely not a quick fix. You need at least 15 to 20 treatments, and when you're done with the treatments you have to do a maintenance. It's almost like exercise. You can't just stop and think now everything is perfect. We really promote the maintenance of the treatment.
Cryolipolysis, also known as cool sculpting, is a medical device used to destroy fat cells. Its principle relies on controlled cooling for non-invasive local reduction of fat deposits.
At the moment, cool sculpting is probably the world leader in non-surgical body fat-reducing, body-shaping treatments. Basically, it's a fat freezing procedure, and basically what we're doing is taking little bulges of fat and freezing them and removing them. The machine is like a giant vacuum head, and what it does, it sucks onto whatever area we're trying to treat, and it sucks it in between 2 electrodes, and we freeze that area. It damages those fat cells. Those fat cells gradually die off, and over the next 2 to 4 months they're removed.
The exposure to cooling is set so that it causes cell death of fat tissue without damage to the skin. The procedure is billed as a non-surgical alternative to liposuction.
The procedure is not particularly painful, possibly a little bit uncomfortable. That initial suction, when it sucks that part of your body into the machine, can be quite intense, and it takes a few minutes to get used to that. But within a few minutes, that body area starts to go numb, and the vast majority of our patients tend to sleep through the treatment.
Two of the biggest draw cards for cool sculpting is that the treatment will work for almost everyone, and its results are seen in a short time and almost guaranteed.
The vast majority of people will only need to do a treatment once. Every once in a while, people do come back and do a second treatment, and that's really to get even better results than what they got in their first time. With every treatment, they can expect to see a 20 to 40% reduction in the fat layer in the area that we treat. And once we've done the treatment, the end result takes about 4 months to to finalize, although they'll have 90% of their result after 2 months.
Cool Sculpting does deliver amazing results, but it's important to note that treatments cost around 7,000 Rand. Whether you choose to banish your cellulite or love the skin you're in, make sure you go down either road in the healthiest way possible.